Guys, when it comes to Tekken, these days, you can pretty much win with any character in the game.
Be careful, one more, he can end it here. Q-dance! The punish!
But it wasn't always so. In fact, the Tekken series has given us some of the most broken characters of all time, which obviously gave us the idea for this list. Now, before we get into it, guys, just so you know, for our purposes, broken doesn't necessarily mean most powerful. These are characters who, in some way or another, fundamentally broke the games they appeared in. And when it comes to certain characters, let's just say the jury's still out on the whole broken thing.
What's up, baby? Oh, god damn it, that was sick! I hate this character!
Anyways, before we go ahead and award our top 10 most broken Tekken characters of all time, I gotta let you know that we have an award show. It's coming up on January the 15th, so don't forget to be there. Let's just say a certain Tekken god is up for a very prestigious award, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's get into the list. Starting us off is none other than Tekken 7's first and so far strongest guest character, Akuma. And this Street Fighter transplant has been a problem since day one.
Looking for that opening, goes for the orbital that gets punished there. Nice whip punish from the, wow, look at this damage.
Oh my god, I just looked up at the bar.
And look at the wall here, this is gonna do a ton of damage. Is that gonna be enough to kill?
Oh my god!
The issue with Akuma is that he just doesn't play by the rules of Tekken. Yes, he has crazy damage, but he also has tools that no other character has. Akuma just sort of does it all.
It's party time and Chikarin's invited. Oh, here it is.
Oh, here we go. Why did you say that, Mark?
I want to see parties, man.
Oh my god, look at the health.
And the demon, let's go.
I can't believe what we're seeing. And look at the life bar. Oh my goodness.
Is he probably has
this
a sliver,
is almost
right?
A
he might have a sliver.
Combo.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Let's go.
Oh, the comeback.
He survived plenty of nerfs, and although he might not be the absolute best in the game, he does fundamentally break it. And that means he deserves a spot on this list.
He's gonna touch!
Number 9 on our list is Lars from Tekken 6. Now, Lars was new in that game, built as a beginner-friendly gateway character. And usually in fighting games, designers make those easy characters relatively weak. But not Lars.
First hit by Holman, gets the launch. Let's see how far he takes him. Takes him to the wall. Wow! Oh, you bet because he's styling on you?
Namco gave Lars built-in movement on most of his moves, on top of weird ducks in the middle of a ton of his most important attacks. The problem was that it made Lars an offensive machine with built-in defense and movement. He had crazy damage, amazing range, great tracking, and he crushed everything. Honestly guys, this video could have been made up of 10 different characters from Tekken 2, but Kazuya was a broken character among broken characters, which is why he comes in at number 8 on our list. In a game where just about half the cast can nearly kill you in one hit, and most throws shave off half your life, it seems like it would be difficult for a single Tekken 2 character to stand out. Well, Kazuya did. He boasted huge damage on his juggles, a wind god fist that hit mid, and twin pistons that were safe on block and comboed on hit. Then, of course, there was the missed step, which basically let him have exclusive access to sidestepping and all kinds of advanced movement. Even with all the damage in the world, the rest of the cast just couldn't keep up. Now, Tekken 2 isn't the only game with loads of potential for this list. The very first Tekken game is full of characters we could talk about, but for the number 7 spot, we're looking at Heihachi Mishima himself. Before he got old and his hair went gray, Heihachi was an absolute monster in Tekken 1. If you got launched, the game was over. Heihachi could take nearly your entire life bar in one combo, and outright kill you in one hit if he landed a wind god fist. And of course, he brought the original, all-powerful twin pistons to the table. Great damage, great pokes, and a touch of death. Tekken 1 Heihachi was unstoppable. It's no wonder he survived being thrown in the volcano. Now, Bob might not look like the kind of character that breaks an entire game, but appearances can be deceiving. Tekken's resident thick lad was an unstoppable force in Tekken 6, which is why he takes the number 6 spot on our list. with insane damage,
Oh, nice block.
crazy pressure,
All of this is mid.
and easy combos.
Use plates like frisbees. Here we go. Takes him to the wall.
Bob literally did it all. He had every single tool at his disposal with basically no weaknesses. You want a hell sweep that juggles? Sure, have it. You want easy high damage wall combos? Tekken 6 Bob had those for days. And then basically they buffed him for Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion. Bob really does have the perfect body. You might not like it, but this is what peak Tekken performance looks like. Tekken Tag Tournament was a balanced nightmare of a fighting game, with a top tier that completely dwarfed the competition. But Jin? Jin had them all beat, and he's the number 5 spot on our list. It's easy to point to his damage, since he had combos that regularly did half the life bar on most of the cast, whether he started the combo or tagged in to finish it. But the real nightmare was his electric Wind God Fist. The Jin tag canceled the move, it became a mid for some reason, beating all attempts to crush it and getting a sweet counter hit launch to tag combo as a bonus. Jin also had solid 50-50s, varied throws, great range, nice pokes. Actually, he had everything. Jesus, what a character. Let's return to Tekken 1 for our number 4 entry and talk about King, because he has one of the most busted moves in Tekken history. Down forward 1 is an alright poke on hit, but on block, it's plus 93.
Did it hit or was it blocked? And if it's blocked, you follow up with a combo. But if it hits, you do another down forward 1.
Now for those not up on their frame data, that means King has a full second and a half to do whatever the hell he wants to do, and you're stuck waiting for him to do it. It leads to juggles, and King can basically kill you in 2 combos, making his down forward 1 one of the only moves in fighting games history that you'd rather get hit by than block. Who doesn't love a good old infinite combo? And Tekken 5's iteration of Steve featured a game-breaking one, which earns him a spot in our top 3. In Tekken 5, Steve could get some pretty massive sidesteps by combining the game's mechanics with his own personal sway. This let him get side-turned hits on anyone throwing out pokes.
If Steve, with his huge sidestep, managed to step one of your attacks, you died. Yes, that is all guaranteed.
Now once he had them side-turned, all he had to do was 3-1-1, cancel the last one, do another sidestep, and repeat until the opponent was dead. Tekken 3 is where Tekken truly became its own unique series, but that doesn't mean it didn't have any broken bullshit, and this character in particular was busted enough for the runner-up spot on our list. The boss character known as Ogre quickly became Tekken 3's one and only S tier thanks to a single move, Waning Moon. Waning Moon was an unbreakable grab, which meant that once he had you in it, there was just no escape. Now, most unbreakable grabs have a lot of startup to make up for their power, but not Waning Moon. Ogre started the grab in 12 frames.
In this game, you cannot break it. So this is a 12 frame high unblockable. A Waning Moon that cannot be broken, that's never a good idea.
If you blocked or if Ogre hit you with 3-4, you were getting Waning Moon for nearly half your life bar. No, that's not a joke. Ogre also had an unblockable one-touch kill, various fast unblockable moves, and he just shit out damage like no other character in the game. It's time to wrap up our list with the most busted Tekken character of all time. There are a couple of insane tricks that Tekken 4 Jin has up his sleeve, but they all pale in comparison to one move, likely the best one in Tekken history. Just Frame Laser Scraper.
There we go. Now, this is completely unavoidable. There's nothing you can do.
The trick was simple. Charge up Jin's slow but unblockable Laser Scraper uppercut, but release it on the first frame of the charge, getting an instant unblockable uppercut that launched and could not be ducked. Tekken 4 Grand Finals at EVO 2004 were, of course, a Jin mirror, and it was basically a contest to see which player could hit JFLS more times. A lot of folks have fond, positive memories of Tekken 4, but each and every one of them will curse Jin's name when you mention JFLS. It is the most broken move in Tekken history, and it made Jin a force to be reckoned with.
Well guys, that's our list. Now you tell me in the comments section, did we miss someone? Like someone really specific? Like someone who studied Wing Chun for decades to battle crime in the streets of New York? Like someone who's fundamentally breaking Tekken 7? Well, don't tell me, tweet Harada, and maybe together we can all save Tekken 7 from the Leeroy menace. Okay, let's see. Mr. Harada, all I want for Christmas... Okay, no, fuck, it's January. Harada-san, please nerf Leeroy. No, that won't work. Okay. Mr. Harada, I am 7th Q, and that Tekken expertise tells me that you should nerf Leeroy. Please and thank you.